Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Susan Shaw. Just over 12 hours ago, our governor declared the defeat of Proposal 1. When the smoke cleared, it was apparent the plan to fix our roads went down hard in the polls. Now, political reporter Rick Albin is live in Holland, where the governor is visiting for tulip time, talking to him about that lopsided result. Rick?
Lopsided. In 40 years of covering politics, I really don't remember a major issue being so soundly defeated. And there's a lot of work that's going to have to be done if you can get the legislature to come up with some sort of replacement. We'll talk about that in a moment. The governor admits it's going to take a while. By a while, it's probably months, not weeks, to try to get the legislature to do something that would replace Prop A. Even at that, it's not a sure thing. But the real question is this morning, with Governor Snyder's short political career, he has had mostly victories. This morning, it's a very different situation. I ask him about that. How do you feel after a real repudiation of a plan that, I should point out, was not yours, but a compromise between you and the leaders of the House and Senate?
Yeah, but it was a compromise that I went out to do my best job to get done, and it didn't work. As a practical matter, a couple things, Rick. One is I believe in relentless positive action. And this is an emphasis on relentless in this case, because again, I was working this a couple of years before we even had this plan. This is an important issue about having safer roads. The other one is yeah, you shouldn't take this personally. This is about getting a better answer for Michiganders. I was hired to do a job by the citizens, and I want to give them good service.
So the governor is owning this failure of Prop 1 yesterday, and there's an interesting scenario going on right now. Right over here in the DeVos Fieldhouse, as they're getting ready for tulip time, the governor's going to speak to that group in a minute. The governor, the Senate Majority Leader, and the Speaker of the House are all in there. And with no disrespect to the Democratic leaders, those are the three major players when it comes to putting together some type of a replacement for Prop 1. Earlier this morning, the Speaker of the House was not very excited about putting revenues on the table, but the governor, on the other hand, says it's almost impossible to get to $1.2 billion a year without new revenues. That's probably where the conversation begins, and maybe it will begin right in there. We'll continue to follow this and have more with the governor, the Speaker, and the Senate Majority Leader later today. Live in Holland, Rick Albin, 24-Hour News 8.
Okay, Rick, thank you. Despite